From the Millersville University Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Kyle Elliott here with the medium range forecast and video discussion issued on Monday, June 8th, where after a tranquil and relatively seasonable start to the week, heat and humidity are going to ramp back up during the second half of the week, and along with those hot and sticky conditions is going to come a renewed threat for showers and thunderstorms. So without further ado, let me start by taking a look at the Canadian model for 2 p.m. on Thursday. What you'll notice here is that we're going to have this persistent west to southwesterly flow in place across the mid-Atlantic states late this week. So Thursday is going to turn noticeably hotter than tomorrow and Wednesday. In fact, I can see high temperatures in the low to mid 90s on Thursday. This air mass is also going to have a Gulf and Atlantic connection. So in stark contrast to the hot conditions that we dealt with last Friday and Saturday, this air mass is going to be much more steamy. So instead of dew points in the 50s, dew points are going to be in the upper 60s to low 70s Thursday and Friday. So with that being said, heat indices will be around or even in excess of 100 degrees. So make sure if you do have prolonged outdoor plans that you drink plenty of liquid, non-alcoholic beverages, take frequent breaks from the heat in an air-conditioned room or building, and also wear lightweight, loose-colored clothing. Fortunately, overnight lows should still be in the upper 60s to around 70. And again, there's going to be a disturbance that moves through the Commonwealth on Thursday. You can't really see it here, but you'll notice on the Euro by early Thursday afternoon, there are some showers and thunderstorms beginning to develop in western parts of the state. Those should move into the lower Susquehanna Valley and southeastern PA later Thursday afternoon and evening, so that will also help bring some relief from the heat. Much like Thursday, Friday's disturbance actually looks more significant than Thursday's. I'm not expecting any severe weather on Thursday, but that could be different on Friday. This disturbance is stronger, and it's also associated with a well-defined cold front. So this cold front is going to act as the triggering mechanism. The air mass ahead of that front is going to be sufficiently hot and unstable. High temperatures on Friday will be back in the low 90s with dew points around 70. So the combination of that lifting mechanism of the front and the heat and humidity out ahead of it may actually support a threat for severe weather across northern Maryland and southeastern PA on Friday. It's still 4 to 5 days away, so a lot of this will depend on the exact timing of the front, but it does look like later Friday afternoon and evening there could be a threat for severe weather in the local area. So I will fine-tune those details over the next few days. But again, another steamy day on Friday. Fortunately, in the wake of that cold front, the Saturday's air mass that follows it will be a little bit cooler and less humid, but we're still going to be dealing with above average temperatures this coming weekend. In fact, highs on Saturday will still likely be in the upper 80s. Dew points should peel back into the low 60s. So overall, it will be a great start to the weekend for outdoor activities, and you won't have to worry about that dangerous heat on Saturday. Models start to diverge a little bit in their solutions as we go forward into Sunday. The Canadian shows another disturbance trying to move into the mid-Atlantic states and a cold front over the eastern Great Lakes region. The Euro has the front in the same spot, but it keeps that disturbance in the southern mid-Atlantic states farther south across Virginia and North Carolina. So if that's right, Sunday would turn out to be another hot day, but the humidity wouldn't be that high with dew points in the 60s. Right now, I'm kind of leaning toward the European model solution that Sunday actually turns out just to be hot and relatively dry. So with that being said, the weekend right now definitely looks like your better bet to get outside for outdoor activities than over the next couple of days, especially during the second half of this week. So as we take a look at the medium range campus weather service forecast, increasing clouds, hot and humid on Thursday with scattered afternoon showers and T-storms, high 94. Partly sunny, hot and humid on Friday with a chance of showers and some strong to perhaps severe thunderstorms. I think your main threats here, if the severe threat does materialize, would be damaging wind gusts, isolated incidents of hail, and locally heavy downpours. As far as the weekend, mostly sunny and very warm on Saturday, but less humid with highs in the upper 80s. And similarly on Sunday, partly sunny and very warm, but not too humid with highs around 90 degrees. Well, that'll do it for this edition of the Medium Range Forecast. Tune back in next Monday for the next video. Until then, keep an eye on the sky late this week, and remember, seek shelters in an interior room or basement if a severe weather warning is issued for your neighborhood.